the World Dairy Expo to explore the new science, biotech, insemination, cow additives to improve the cattle production for milk, for beef, for the world. Something like we're exploring the byways of the future of dairy here, and this is the main floor where all the fine bovines are being shown. Let's go look around and find our biotechnological truths.
We have Jennifer Astor.
Let's go into the hall now. I love America's Dairyland. Yes, I'm wondering, if this is good for everyone who's a farmer. People are losing their lives, their jobs to the large corporate machinery that this all symbolizes. Oh my God. Where are those biotech people? Hey, look, the new farming technology. The rotational system. Hey. Metatron. That's one of the archangels. Metatron, the archangel. I think we need to go information so we can go to the biotech center.
Okay. Help you with.
I just I'm doing a local program, and I just did a thing last week with a woman at the research center at UW. So I'm just going to ask you. I don't know anything about your new product, so why don't you tell me what this is that you're promoting here today?
Okay. I work with Monsanto Dairy Business, one of the business units of Monsanto Company from St. Louis, and we market Posilac One Step, which is recombinant bovine somatotropin.
And that is this, I mean, again, just from my language or what I've read about, is this a bovine growth hormone?
Yes, it's bovine somatotropin.
Okay.
It occurs naturally in cows, and what our product does, we supplement cows with the same protein hormone, somatotropin, that declines in a cow after peak milk production. And what it does, it allows healthy, well-managed, well-fed cows to give more milk during the easiest part of their life, which is after they've peaked, not early in lactation.
Because I know when it came out, I haven't heard so much in the past, but 3 or 4 years ago, of course, there was this controversy, and so I don't know after that the controversy, the reality of the situation. So maybe you can tell me the follow-up, or because I know that there's always there's a controversy, there's a reality, and there's people from different perspectives. Of course,
The reality is that Posilac will have been on the market now for 5 years, 5 years in February, and the real reality is the early research on somatotropin was started back in the late 30s and early 40s, and there's really nothing that we tell dairy producers today about how Posilac works that we haven't known about for 40 years. It's a naturally occurring hormone, does not change the composition of milk at all, so it's completely safe for humans. It's also safe for cows because the mechanism, a cow that's not healthy won't respond to Posilac because of the mode of action. So really what has happened after 5 years is, as it would with a lot of products, is science will finally win out. And if the science behind a product is sound, it's good, you can do comparative studies and absolutely prove everything you say, and that's the way it should be. And we don't have a problem with a public challenge and the controversy that you talked about.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Just reading the papers,
sure.
Say about 5 years ago. I haven't
Right.
heard anything since. So.
And you probably won't, simply because as people really study what Posilac is and really the mode of action of all protein hormones, they're very, very safe. They don't stay in the system. They're all digestible. So that it's just a very safe, very sound science that allows cows that are well managed to be more profitable. So that really is the long and short of it without going into a 2-hour presentation.
No, that's fine. It's just, I guess, a simple question.
Okay, sure.
So what is a productivity increase, say, for gallons of milk from, say, we'll look at one cow.
Okay. Typical response, and in the research trials, the range was from 5 to 15 pounds per cow per day. And that range is based on large numbers of trials and varies based on the management level of the herd. In general, the higher the level of management, the better response from Posilac.
Okay, great.
All right.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Is science will finally win out. Is science will finally win out. And if the science behind a product is sound, science will finally win out.
It's wonderful. Animals and humans in partnership, for better or for worse. That's a really very nice insight. I think you're right. We're in the exhibition hall now, looking at all the prize cows as they exhibit themselves or are exhibited, and they're very well taken care of. We just witnessed a man blow drying and petting and combing his cow. There's so much love here. It almost brings tears to my eyes. The care. I feel a lot of love here, and a lot of care, compassion that people have for these animals. It's really, really, really touching. We're about to move into the back to the main arena, and we're trying to find this ABS Global folks who cloned the first calf. So we're going to venture on out of the halls of cattle here. There's the Future Products Corporation down there. Could you just tell me what you do and where your research is now? And basically,
I can speak very much about that part of it.
Okay, well then tell me what you do, or
okay.
what you can speak towards. I mean,
okay.
What the company is, what you do. I mean, of course, that's the fascinating thing with, you know, the culture,
right.
information of what people like to
okay.
know about. Just speak toward.
Okay, just speak. Huh?
You know, I don't know. I'm being very bad. I'm like, with my questions, but you know, what you do.
Okay, I am the trade show specialist,
okay.
so my job is to set up and design this booth
okay.
and exhibit it at all around the country. We market in over 70 countries, both dairy and beef semen, and we also have udder care products, other animal product related things, and then there is the Infigen, which is the cloning and all that kind of research. They're starting to do research with like manipulating the genes to produce other like antibodies, etc., to produce more protein. They're going to have, they're going to be able to produce, I'm not sure if you call it an antibody or what, for hemophiliacs. to stop bleeding, and that would come through milk. So it would be an easy way. It's just adding something into the cow's DNA when they are cloning, and then that would allow that cow then to produce a certain added feature, and just be a normal cow, just with a specialized gene in her. We also have the ICAP project, which has been in the paper a lot, and that's the Building an Agricultural Village.
Okay.
So that's hoping to welcome more ag-related people into the community where they can work with ABS, they can work with the college, which is very appealing to a lot of companies. So that will be set to start either this year or early next year.
Yeah, I'd read about that in the article also.
Right, right.
And they were having problems with the zoning and trying to set it up.
Yeah,
but it's
that's all cleared now.
So it's being built right now.
They haven't started to break ground or anything, but it's ready to go when they're set. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is the status of the clone calf? You only have one? This one clone calf?
We just have one that's a clone of him. And so he lives at ABS. We do have other clones of different animals.
Now, so what does it mean when you say this calf has been cloned? Because I think
he's an exact replica of another animal. And actually, Jean was taken from eggs from a slaughter cow. They harvested her ovary, took the eggs out of there, fertilized it, and he was the resulting calf.
So did you take the fertilized egg and put it back into another cow?
Right, then they put it into what we call a donor cow.
Okay, so
it
we're
was
not
like
to
a surrogate mother who then brought him into life and then gave birth to him, and then he is the calf.
I'm just envisioning in the future something like where they'll be able to raise these outside of cows. Is that? I'm talking sci-fi.
They still leave the cow the incubator.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, but really the cow that goes through the whole gestation and gives birth to this calf is not related to him at all. She's just the incubator, pretty much.
And so you say you sell a sperm globally, and just explain to me that in more detail, different types of sperm, and for different types of, say, beef cattle or what is it?
Well, this is a semen straw.
Okay.
And each one of these straws holds at least 10 million sperm cells. It only takes one to impregnate an egg, to fertilize an egg. And so this is how we package and ship our product. It's stored in liquid nitrogen and has an infinite lifespan. As long as it's stored properly, it could be good forever. But what we have is a team of what we call sire analysts, and their job is to find the best cows in the world and then to have the cow's owner mate her to a mutually agreeable bull. Bull. And then if the calf is a bull, he comes to ABS. If it's heifer, she stays in the herd. So we're always bringing in new products constantly. We have the 6 major dairy breeds, or the 6 dairy breeds. The most popular, of course, would be the Holsteins, the black and white, followed by the Jerseys, which are the little brown ones. And then we also have over 30 beef breeds that we market. Most popular of those would be Black Angus, which when you go to a restaurant, you'll often see Black Angus beef. So those are the most efficient beef producers, best tasting.
Very good. Well, I think that's about it.
Okay.
And let's give something else. Some
That should be
exciting
about it.
breaking ground.
Not too much.
New stuff.
We're just happy to welcome. We've got a lot of visitors here and a lot of visitors that went and toured ABS, so we're just really pleased to see all of them and welcome them to ABS and to Expo.
All right, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thanks. You too.